everyone, how are you? How's everything? This is Seema, welcome back. And today, actually, this video is I'm repeating this video again because like I already did it last week, okay? And I know, I told you guys I'm gonna post a video every week, and then it like right now it has been 2 weeks. But the thing is that I wanted to improve in this video because like last time. I mean, the previous video, the one I will not post, it was like too much, too much in like talking before the information itself, which is the book of Ibn Khaldun. So, that's why I'm repeating this video again, and I'm so sorry I took like more than a week, like 2 weeks or so, in order to post a new video. And the video is already there. I did took the video and everything, but as I told you, I was really talking. I don't wanna and I don't wanna do this again. So that's why I'm preventing myself from talking. But first of all, how are you, everyone? I hope you are doing all right. I hope everyone is enjoying their week and of course their weekend, which will be coming soon because today. I guess tomorrow is Thursday, so it's the weekend in the Middle East, I guess, and I guess Friday in the West for people who are staying in the West. I guess it's Friday and Saturday. I guess so, right? No, Saturday and Sunday, right? Anyways, yes. I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb at this. Anyways, so let's now go through the book of Ibn Khaldun quickly as soon as possible. And just I want to tell you something, guys. I hope you like the brightness because like my mom she did buy for me the circle brightness thing, and on this side I'm using the sun. Okay, usually the other side used to be a little bit no brightness and stuff, and it was so weird. But right now, because thank you, mom, the circular this the brightness thing. So right now, everything is under control. Anyways, so right now we are gonna continue talking about the book. So the book Ibn Khaldun, okay, as we mentioned, of course, about him before, we read the first thing, the introduction of the introduction, and in the beginning he was the previous video we were talking about him greeting God and talking about the Prophet and stuff, and this is actually the beginning of every Arabic book or Arabic old book, which is the writer keeps greeting and keeps talking about God and keeps talking about the Prophet, and as a beginning of the introduction. Right now the same thing happens mostly, but they just just say in the name of God, that's it, and then they begin their video and stuff. So, I'm so sorry, my mind is really confused. They begin their book, okay. Anyways, so right now Ibn Khaldun, okay, he's saying that it's written here فإن فن التاريخ من الفنون التي تتداوله الأمم والأجيال. Okay, so in the beginning he's talking about, right now, later when he finished the greetings and everything, he is talking now about the art of history. So he's calling it an art. So the art of history is one of the arts that generations, okay, and societies and stuff keep like talking about it and keep consuming their ideas on it, or more like keep talking about it or keep discussing it, وتشد إليه الركائب والرحال. So and for history or for it, okay, people travel. How usually I will just say, I won't say the exact meaning, I will just say the, because like here he said تشد إليه الركائب والرحال. رحالة is the person who travels from one place to place, and ركائب is the thing you ride, like a camel, like a horse, something like this. I would need to drink water. I don't know, I usually every video I go like, okay, خلاص, I'm gonna drink before the video. It's very rude to drink while filming this, you know. I don't know, I just keep forgetting, sorry. It's okay, guys, I feel like family here, you know. Anyways, so he said later وتسمو إلى معرفته السوق والأخفال. So he said that people try their best to know it, or to get to know this art, which is history. Um, and suqa here, okay, it means, because like the previous video I already checked the meaning, it means the normal people, or the most of the society. I mean like people in the streets, you know, because like I feel like what he means is that not only people who are interested in reading or cultured people, or or like يعني you know, all of these stuff, يعني they are as well people who are normal and interested in when it يعني in like culture or science or whatever, يعني. So not only philosophers or people who are in a certain like mindset, you know, of getting more information. No, as well normal people who are in the streets, and normal people, they prefer knowing history because it's interesting. وتتنافس في الملوك والأقيال. تتنافس means being in a like competition or competitive. So competing in it. الملوك which is kings, الملوك والأقيال. الأقيال, when I started looking for it, يعني also in the previous video, الأقيال is a group of you know, it's more like, you know, for example, Khans in Mongolia and China, you know this. Al-Aqyal, it was more like kings in Yemen, in old Yemen. So they used to call them Al-Aqyal. So الأقيال ويتساوى في فهمه العلماء والجهال. So this is what he was trying to say, which is no, there is no difference, or they are like يعني in understanding it, في فهمه, in understanding it, everyone is the same. Okay, the scientists, okay, or the يعني enlightened people, the cultured and stuff, and الجهال. طبعا like the word right now what we use jahil is the uneducated person, but it's يعني in our I mean like in our tongue right now, it is a kind of rude word to say to someone, so you just say uneducated or ummi. So I guess at his time يعني the words were different, you know. So I don't think jahal was, or jahil was, a rude word, you know. إذ هو في ظاهره لا يزيد على أخبار عن الأيام والدول. So externally, history is something that isn't more than news for days, or about days and countries. والسوابق من القرون الأول, and previous like centuries. Okay. تنمو فيها الأقوال, okay, وتضرب فيها الأمثال. Something I mentioned, okay, and like the other video, I'm gonna mention it now, is that I really like, especially like, for example, in these kind of books, and also as well in old books, I really like the fact that there is something in the writing that's called sajja, okay. Sajja, it means like, it's more like poetry, but it's not poetry. يعني for example, when for example here he's saying لا يزيد على أخبار لا يزيد عن أخبار عن الأيام والدول والسوابق من القرون الأول. Did you see the rhythm? تنمو فيها الأقوال وتضرب فيها الأمثال. So did you see the rhythm? It's like, you know, it's like poetry. It's like a song, but it's not a song. It's words, it's sentences, but it gives you the vibe of the song. This is called sajja in Arabic. It's very nice. Anyways, وتطرف بها الأندية is إذا غصها الاحتفال. So he's saying here إنه تنمو فيها الأقوال in يعني words and like يعني like wise sentences grow in it. Okay. And also as well examples and what they call it proverbs, you know. And also as well تطرف بها الأندية إذا غصها الاحتفال. So تطرف means to chill. Okay. الأندية clubs, but not like night clubs or not like sports clubs. No, clubs usually back in the days there was more like, it was more like gathering, you know, gathering for men. Okay. And also as well there were a gathering for women, and sometimes it's mixed, it depends on the culture. So it's called Andiya Club, where like people sit and gather and talk. They sit on the sofa, they sit on the, you know, all of these stuff on the floor, something else, and then they gather and they laugh and they exchange information and they have fun. So here it's called what? وتطرف بها الأندية إذا غصها الاحتفال. Okay. So غصها, I really like the يعني whatever يعني I mean the word he chose. Okay. Because like غصها, it means chalk, or يعني you know when مثلا when you eat something and then it it stands in your throat. So this is called غصة, like, you know, or sometimes when you feel like you are so you can't breathe, this is called غصة, when you are feeling so, you know. So he's saying here إذا غصها الاحتفال. احتفال means celebration. So the clubs chill with its with history or with this topic يعني if celebrations or crowd, you know what he meant with this is crowd. If a crowd like talked, or if crowd was really stressful or really like, you know the feeling, this is what he meant يعني. وتؤدي لنا شأن الخليقة كيف تقلبت بها الأحوال. Guys, I want to say that the light is really hot, like it's really hot right now, you know, because like this light is too much, you know, and it's really painful for the eyes, by the way. Anyways, so وتضرب فيها الأمثال. Oh, sorry, it's the other one. Okay. وتؤدي لنا شأن الخليقة كيف تقلبت بها الأحوال. Okay. So it's يعني usually history keeps telling us the matter of you know what happened to creatures before and stuff, and how يعني how their situation changed. Okay. وحان منهم الزوال. Okay. And يعني situation and changed. Okay. And as well they left, or they got يعني destroyed, you know. وفي باطنه نظر وتحقيق. So this is externally. Okay. Internally. Okay. So as he said, externally people just talk about the news and مثلا in celebrations and crowd places and clubs, people talk about it to laugh and, you know, to say jokes and to say stuff. But if you are talking here about internally, okay, so he's saying that وفي باطنه نظر وتحقيق. Okay. So internally it has a lot of investigation. Okay. وتعليل للكائنات ومبادئها دقيق. And more like explanation or definition related to creatures. Okay. And it's very picky and very like on a point, you know. وعلم بكيفيات الوقائع. So يعني as it says, like science of facts, or how these facts happened, you know. كيف means how. So how these facts happened. وأسبابها عميق, and it has deep meanings, or deep reasons. فهو لذلك أصيل في الحكمة عريق. That's why history is wise and has a lot of wisdom. وجدير بأن يعد في علومها وخليق. And it is worth to be a science. Okay? وإن فحول المؤرخين في الإسلام قد استوعبوا أخبار الأيام وجمعوها. So here he's saying that the فحول المؤرخين هو احنا right now we don't use this word بس يعني فحول means like someone is giant or someone is really like يعني has a huge like يعني matter or you know something like this or يعني for example let's say the most successful or the most like you got my point anyways. So فحول المؤرخين or يعني the large or the giant or the huge like Muslim historians, okay, you know, like this. So these Muslim historians, okay, they understood very well, okay, they understood very well the news of these old days, okay, and they collected it, okay, وسطروها في صفحات الدفاتر وأودعوها. Okay, so and they wrote it also as well in the pages of you know the notebooks and all of this stuff, and they saved it. Okay, and then later what he's saying that this is all يعني you know the old generations, and he's saying right now is that وخلطها المتطفلون بدسائس من الباطل وهموا فيها أو ابتدعوها. So like يعني I guess he's talking about the new generation, like you know like some people who kind of I don't want to say like but they changed from the history, you know, people who changed they did change a lot from this history, you know, or this history. So وخلطها المتطفلون بدسائس من الباطل, so they mixed it, okay, these people with like يعني false information, okay, and وهموا فيها أو ابتدعوها وزخرف من الروايات. زخرف حتى it's written in Quran زخرف القول. What's going on? Oops. Okay. Minutes. Okay. It has been a really long time since I painted because like I keep only sketching, not painting. Anyways, so he's saying now is that زخرف من الروايات. زخرف means lying, the lie itself, even when it's in Quran. وزخرف زخرف القول, which is the lying, you know, in general, lying of the, when you lie, it's a lie, you know. So, والزخرف من الروايات المضاعفة لفقوها ووضعوها. So, like, different false or different lied on it, novels or stories or all of this stuff. Yani I don't think روايات here means novels like our days. I guess he meant روايات like يعني stories or false stories مضاعفة weak لفقوها ووضعوها واقتفى تلك الآثار الكثيرة ممن بعدهم واتبعوها. So he's saying that people after these false people and this new generation, some other new generation, they also kept following their wrong path, you know. وأدوها إلينا كما سمعوها. They just told us whatever they heard. ولم يلاحظوا أسباب الوقائع والأحوال ولم يراعوها, and they didn't they didn't care about the reasons, okay, of these facts and the situations, okay, and they didn't care about it and how it changes, because like when I can say like a story and then later I don't know what is this story, you know. Maybe it has different like perspective, it has different it has different reason, you know, all of this stuff. ولا رفضوا ترهات الأحاديث ولا دفعوها. okay, so they didn't like disagree with these. Tarahat means um, like usually it's also under the false statements, but tarahat means like more like nonsense, you know. So they didn't disagree with this nonsense, okay, and they didn't rebel against it, okay. and فالتحقيق قليل وطرف التنقيح في الغالب قليل. Okay, oh, this is okay. So he's saying that yeah, the investigation is really is a slow progress or really small regards to what has to be done, you know. and والغلط والوهم نسيب للأخبار وخليل والتقليد عريق في الآدميين وسليل والتطفل على الفنون عريض وطويل ومرعى الجهل بين الأنام وخيل وبيل. Oh my god, so he's getting really angry right now. And I guess what he meant, I'm gonna say the conclusion is that what he meant is that people are just believing the nonsense and they are not going towards, you know, getting to know the new information or getting to know the real and the honest answer and honest and real information, you know. So that's it. والحق لا يقاوم سلطانه والباطل يقذف بشهاب النظر شيطانه والناقل إنما هو يملي وينقل والبصيرة تنقذ الصحيح إذا تمقل والعلم يجلو لها صفحات القلوب ويثقل. So he's just continuing with what he's saying إنه يعني usually I don't know is it him or old people بس يعني he's really يعني he could just say a sentence and then stop. No, he keeps talking, but it's not wrong. I mean, I'm enjoying reading this. Anyways, okay. وهذا وقد دون الناس في الأخبار وأكثروا. Okay, so he's saying that people they wrote about this news وجمعوا تواريخ الأمم والدول في العالم وسطروا. Okay, and they gathered all of the history related to people and countries and stuff, and they wrote it. والذين ذهبوا بفضل الشهرة والإمامة إنه يعني المعتبرة. فيعني he's saying إنه some people they to be honest I'm not getting this part. والذين ذهبوا بفضل الشهرة والإمامة المعتبرة واستفرغوا دواوين من قبلهم في صفوحهم المتأخرة هم قليلون لا يكادون يجهزون عدد الأئمة ولا حركات الهوامل. Okay, I got it. So he's saying إنه some people they didn't choose or they didn't يعني took an advantage, okay, of the place they are in. I mean يعني like the power they are in, okay, and they didn't also take an advantage of you know the fame they were in, okay, and they يعني they are really يعني these people they are in a really less and low like number. I mean really less or يعني small amount of people يعني small number. I don't know. Okay, whatever يعني you got my point. إنه يعني these people are really يعني small or not a large number of people يعني they are really rare, you know. So مثلا like these people who were really honest of what they are يعني talking about and what they are giving to people information and stuff, and they did the huge care and the huge research about it, is he's giving examples to his colleagues. مثلا ابن إسحاق والتبري وابن الكلبي ومحمد ابن عمر الواقدي وسيف ابن عمر الأسدي وغيرهم. So he's saying these examples of people or these names, and he's saying that these guys or these people or these scientists and philosophers or whatever they are and historians, they are the ones who you know who gave يعني who's giving the like correct information, and they are amazing people, you know. Okay, so وإن كان في كتب الواقدي من المتعن والمغمس ما هو معروف عند الأثبات ومشهور بين الحفظة، إلا أن الكاف اختصهم بقبول أخبارهم واقتفاء سنتهم فيها تصنيف واتباع آثارهم والناقد. Now he's talking about his colleagues and these or his friends or his students and stuff, or يعني people like him, يعني historians and you know these important people يعني. أوكي، ينقلون اعتبارهم فالعمران طبائع في أحواله ترجع إليها الأخبار وتحمي عليها الروايات والآثار. Okay, so he's saying يعني إنه in some books مثلا there are some resources that aren't valuable. يعني he's just saying his opinion. I don't think this is important. I mean to us يعني. ثم إن أكثر التواريخ لهؤلاء عامة I mean if it is text like write in the comment. I want to know more so I don't know more than this. So he's saying now ثم إن أكثر التواريخ لهؤلاء عامة المناهج والمسالك لعموم الدولتين صدر الإسلام في الآفاق والممالك وتناولها البعيد من الغايات. Okay, okay, so يعني in conclusion he's saying إن وجاء من بعدهم من عدل على الإطلاق إلى التقييد ووقف في العموم والإحاطة عن الشأو البعيد فقيد شوارد عصره استوعب أخبار أفقه وقدره واقتصر على تاريخ دولته ومصره كما فعل حيان مؤرخ الأندلس. أوكي، ثم لم يأتي من بعد هؤلاء إلا مقلد. Okay, so he's talking about these guys and how they are nice and his own honest opinion about them. And right now he's talking about إنه after these guys or after these people like يعني people after them or people who kept writing the history after them, they were just copy or plagiarism. People who were writing stuff more like plagiarism about this stuff, and they are not even understanding or not even writing books about يعني in a good way, you know, about history and about information they are reading and stuff. ينسج على ذلك المنوال ويحتذي منه بالمثال ويذهل عما أحالته الأيام من الأحوال واستبدلت به من عوائد الأمم والأجيال. أوكي، فيجلبون الأخبار عن الدول وحكايات الوقائع في العصور الأول صورا قد تجردت من موادها وصفاحا انتضيت means سلت والأخبار متداولة بأعيانها اتباعا لمن غنى من المتقدمين بشأنها ويغفلون أمر الأجيال الناشئة في ديوانها بما أعوز عليهم من ترجمانها فتستعجم صحفهم oh my god عن بيانها. ثم إذا تعرضوا لذكر الدولة نسقوا أخبارها نسقا. Okay, I guess the video took really long time than usual. Okay, so it's right now, but in these 2 minutes I'm just gonna finish the paragraph. اوكي، محافظين على نقلها أو وهما أو صدقا لا يتعرضون لبداياتها ولا يذكرون السبب الذي رفع من رايتها وأظهر من آياتها ولا علة الوقوف عند غايتها فيبقى الناظر متطلعا بعد إلى افتقاد أحوال مبادئ الدول ومراتبها مفتشا عن أسباب تزاحمها أو تعاقبها باحثا عن المقنع في تباينها أو تناسبها حسبما تذكر ذلك كله في مقدمة الكتاب. Okay, so يعني he's I will try my best to conclude this, but he's saying that some people after the people he mentioned, يعني they are just writing about the history in a really external way and they are not deep at all. They are just copy pasting what happened in the other countries or the other societies or the other civilizations, and even sometimes يعني here okay and يعني they are just he's saying here in تشبيه or whatever he's saying, he's expressing that they are just bringing pictures, okay, that that took off their subject. So he's saying that they are mentioning story without their subject. Okay, وصفاحا انتضيت من أغمدها. Okay, so and then later he's saying إنه they are even mentioning a lot of problems and a lot of disasters and a lot of يعني stuff happening. Okay, they don't even know because they are not looking and searching and knowing the right information. They don't know what is the history behind this and why did this happen, so they are just writing a copy paste plagiarism. um okay, and um okay, and then مثلا when they keep talking about مثلا a country, they just mention something and then the other more important or the other important information they just cut it off. They don't talk about it. Sometimes they can't even translate or know the full exact meaning, so they write it in the other the other foreign meaning. um okay, they don't mention the reasons. Okay, and they don't mention why people stopped at this one, and what is the reason, what is the reason behind this, what is the idea, what is the thing we learned. This is actually what he's talking about, and I would like to continue more and more, but the thing is that I it's 30 minutes, it's too much, and I wanted to make it less than this, but thanks God I'm more now. يعني I did fill it up with more information, and this is great for me. So thank you everyone. I don't want to take a lot, and I hope you had a great weekend. I mean the previous weekend, and you will have a new amazing weekend. Have a wonderful weekend everyone. Have a wonderful week everyone. Please enjoy your days. Bye bye.